Hello all, this is Andy here. This is one of the multiple videos discussing Cisco Meraki. Today I'm gonna show you how exactly the Meraki dashboard looks and what all options we have and how to do the basic configuration if in case you have a new Meraki box in your office. So first of all, I would like to give brief information about Cisco Meraki. So the Cisco Meraki devices are completely different than what we see how we handle the traditional devices, right? So in the traditional devices, we have management where we normally do CLI configuration, and in some cases we do get GUI, but that GUI is local to your network. So that means like you have let's say like some of the outbound management network or your in-band management network. So you access that device by using the management IP and you do the configuration. But however, the Cisco Meraki has brought some cool stuff here where you don't need the devices to be configured manually. So it's a one-time task when you bring the devices into your office, and once you do the initial configuration, even that initial configuration is very easy. I will show you in the next slide. So once you do the initial configuration, so you just need to manage all the devices from the cloud dashboard. Yeah, that is what it is mentioned here. It's 100% centralized cloud management, security, networking, and application controller. So now the technology is moving, guys. Uh, so you don't need to physically depend on uh, accessing the devices through CLI, through console, or through SSH, or in some of the devices you get GUI in, but however in some of the devices you don't. So you just need to do SSH and do the CLI configuration. And for those you need an experts to do the configuration for your network devices. But whereas in Cisco Meraki, oh, just I mean like you see and you will come to know what all about the how easy it is to manage and how it makes very uh, uh, simple configuration management dashboard for you and the operations. Okay, it is very easy to manage. Anyone anywhere in the world, anywhere in the globe can access your dashboard and do the configuration at any time, 24 by 7. So yep, so we gonna see how exactly the Meraki dashboard looks. But before that, I just wanted to tell you, so the Cisco Meraki has complete networking uh, the portfolio. So they have devices into the security, they have devices in networking, it's switches, which switches and even they have PoE switches for your Wi-Fi. They do have the wireless WAN devices, which are AP, okay, and they also came up with the smart cameras and a lot of other stuffs. I mean, like it's a complete portfolio where you can implement your entire network based out of Cisco Meraki. Okay, so yeah, so I have a demo devices here which are live, and I just got access from the Cisco Meraki support. So I'm gonna show you that demo, the devices, how exactly it looks. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is the home page. Let me click on the Cisco Meraki. Yeah, this is the home page how it looks. Uh, and in the network we have option like it will show what all networks you created. So I have networks created here, live demo branch firewall. So we have created a separate segment for our firewalls, branch firewalls. Then we have created a separate segment for wireless. Then we have switches and some of the location name. So you can create n number of your networks. As I said, it's a one single dashboard where you would be managing your entire different networks in one single dashboard. So in this way, you can segregate the networks. And the best cool feature in this is, for example, if someone who is handling this university wireless setup, so you can enable only university wireless network to those people. So it's again a kind of role-based access. You can give it to the engineers, and you don't need to do any TechAx integration or any radius or any a lab kind of. You just need to enable access for them, so they will get the mail, and they can go ahead and create username and password for them. And yeah, again, on a security note, you can, on a precaution note, you can enable whatever access you want to them. I mean, like read only or role based kind of what all things they can do. Yeah, that is a pretty cool feature here. I will show you all those options in the small videos. So I wanted to show the how exactly the dashboard looks and the basic overview. So in this way, you can see your networks. So let me go to my firewall. Yep. So once I go to firewall, okay, so it will show the other option like what all security uh, uh, the devices option you can check in the firewall. So it's like once you select the firewall, so you have option like network wide, where you can have a monitor option like clients, packet capture, event log, and map and floor, where you can see your entire map and how is your device located on that map. And pretty cool feature here is, I mean, like you can upload your own the floor map as well. Okay. The other thing, here you can do basic configuration like general configuration you can see, and you can set up some alerts. You can create some group policies, and yep, some of the users where you can do some integration. And if you want to add new devices, you can do it from here. Okay. So in the next section, we in the security and SD-WAN. Yeah, again we have monitor option here, some of the monitor where you can see the routing table, and if you establish any VPN tunnel to other devices, you can see the VPN status here, and you can see your own appliance status. So as I said, like in the firewall, let's see, like so in the firewall I have this device. The model number for this device is MX90, and this is the MAC address, and yeah, this is the IP. So yeah, so it clearly says, actually you should get a photo here where it will show all uh, the ports, whatever ports are available, and which ports are up and which ports are down. You can see graphical picture here. So I'm not sure why it's trying to load. Meanwhile, I will let me show you, okay, for the other devices how exactly it looks. Yeah, I have, these are AP. Let me select this firewall. It's not showing here as well. Let me click on switch. It's pretty slow. Okay, we will come back here, and meanwhile we will see some other options. Okay. So yeah, in the configuration you have a lot of L3 options where you can have your VLANs and subnets creating in this option. You can create a DHCP server here if in case you don't have dedicated DHCP servers. So in normal enterprise network, people uh, don't have dedicated service layer where you can have DHCP and all. So in that case, you can configure the DHCP directly on the firewall, and you have some other firewall options here, ACL and all. And yeah, you have site-to-site VPN. You can establish VPN with the Meraki, or it on the remote peer can be any other device. So there is no limitation in that. You can have a client VPN, what we traditionally called as SSL VPN. You can integrate your AD so that you can have the identity visibility of the users. And pretty cool stuff here is SD-WAN. So guys, as you know, this is one of the hot topic in the market, where every vendor, okay, is trying to bring the trying to try the SD-WAN technology with their devices. So yeah, one of the cool feature with Cisco Meraki is where you don't need to purchase a separate SD-WAN box here. So the SD-WAN is directly enabled on the Cisco Meraki firewall. So you don't need to purchase any extra license or any extra box for this. Yeah. And you have some wireless concentrator configuration. This we will check in our wireless videos. Then you have organization. So organization, in the organization you have something, the options related to your, you can say like admin kind of. So you have all this monitoring options here. You have you can do some summary report. You can check is there any firmware upgrade, or the previous firmware upgrade, the history. And the one more option I wanted to tell you here is the firmware upgrade. So guys, as I said, like it's a centralized cloud-based managed cloud managed kind of devices. So you don't need to do any manual upgrade here. So whenever there is any upgrade, you will get a pop-up from Meraki that this device is going to be upgrade during the non-business hours. So especially it will be happening in the night time. So yeah, there will be an pop-up, so you can allow it. So I mean, like, without any disruption, without any major disruption, it will do the firmware upgrade automatically. But if there is any disruption in the traffic going to be happen, it will specifically it will explicitly mention that this is going to be happen. So it's all depends on you whether to I mean, let's say reschedule as per your time, or else you can continue with the automatic upgrade. So some pretty in-depth monitoring options here. You have location analysis and the change log. You can even see event logs, that what all it's kind of the events happening on your device. And it's pretty cool. I will show you how it will give in-depth information about each and every event. Then you have inventory, where it will show all the inventory stuff. Then you can create your networks, like as I created the firewall, and all these networks you can create from this option. And we have administrator. So as I said, like you can give access to your dashboard to the multiple peoples you can manage here. Then the configuration sync, and we have some settings here. So that's all, guys. This is the overview of this dashboard, and in the next videos we will go into the each and every option, and we will see how exactly it looks, and some basic configuration, and even some in-depth configuration we will see for each and every option. Yeah. Thank you. Stay tuned.